Sat Nam, truth is my name. My name is also Melissa, and this is Sky, Sunday Kundalini Yoga. I'm glad you're here. Today we're doing a full physical practice. It is a Kriya called Awakening to Your 10 Bodies. And it affords us the luxury to talk about how we come in layers. We're not just the package that we see before us in the mirror or when we look at other people. They are not just what meets the eye. There's a lot of different things that are going on. And so we'll talk about what this all means a little bit today. For now, let's go ahead and bring the hands to the heart center, palms flat and pressing into each other. Thumbs are at the sternum, pressing in just a little bit. Go ahead and close the eyes down and focus at the brow point, that place where the bridge of the nose meets the brow, the third eye. And together we'll take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold at the top, start filling those lungs, and then exhale through the nose, emptying the lungs. Another inhale. Hold. We'll start today's practice with tuning in with the Om Namo Gurudev Namo, asking for protection, giving credit to all the teachers and yogis who passed down these traditions. Through the nose, exhale. We'll do just 2 short warm-ups and then move into the Kriya, end with a Shavasana. And after that, close with the Sunshine Song. Deep inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Keeping the hands where they are, deep inhale through the nose. Keep the eyes closed. Hold and engage mole band, squeezing the anus, sex organs. Lower abdomen comes up and in. Legs themselves stay relaxed. Pull the energy up that straight spine. Crown of the head to the ceiling, but the shoulders are down. Allow the Kundalini energy to rise, our potential. Through the nose, exhale. Drop the hands down to the lap. Keep the eyes closed and take just a moment here, setting the stage for your practice today, filling the space around you, feeling the space around you. And on an inhale, you can open your eyes. Okay, this is one of those nice Kriyas that is a physical buildup. It warms us up is what I'm trying to say as we go through it. But I do want to make sure that we loosen the shoulders and the neck always, because we kind of just hop right in here. And I also like to, if we can, start with a Sufi grind. So let's do that. Just getting the music ready. And the music is also our timer. Everything's timed in Kundalini Yoga. With the Sufi grind, you will start, if you're sitting on something, remove it. Start rotating the torso around the hips. You're going to be breathing in as the heart travels forward and exhaling as it travels to the back. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. You pick the direction. We'll switch in a minute. Think Sat, truth, on the inhale, and Nam on the exhale. Sat, Nam. Sat, Nam. Nam means name. So this mantra means truth is my name. Truth is my experience. How could my experience be anything other than the truth? And next time you come forward, switch directions. You can take this at whatever pace. Starting to open up the hips, move some spinal fluid around, get the blood moving, and opening up the muscles of the lower back. All the back muscles, really. This is a great movement for digestion as well. So I always think with Kundalini warm-ups, we're warming up the outside muscles, but then everything inside too, all the tissues, all the ligaments, all the tendons, everything connecting your muscles to your bones, warming that up from the inside out. And wherever you are, come sitting up straight. Take a deep breath in. Hold, engage mole bond. You root lock. Draw up the energy. Allow it to float and spiral, rising up and out the crown of the head into infinity. And exhale. And as you exhale, bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, head comes back up to neutral. Exhale, one ear to one shoulder. Inhale, head up. Exhale, other ear to other shoulder. Inhale, up. And let's go ahead and start doing some half moons. So ear to the first shoulder, chin to chest, ear to the other shoulder, chin back to chest. And we'll continue in this side-to-side motion. Don't strain here. The intent here is to relax the neck, the lower muscles in the neck and the shoulders. And then as soon as you feel ready, we'll take this into a circle. Full roll of the head, if that feels good to you today. I always like to say, draw a circle on an invisible wall in front of you with your nose. This helps protect the neck from over-rotating or from the head over-rotating. You know what I mean, from going too far with the movement. Make sure everything is nice and loose. Let the head be heavy. Next time the head comes up, switch directions. Awesome. Look, at just sit here and do that for the next hour. Give yourself a little shake. Shake the hands out, shake the shoulders out. Woo, we'll prepare for this practice. Awakening to your 10 bodies. So the idea here, this is a Kundalini yogic, I want to say philosophy and I want to say science at the same time. So if you can hold both of those in your head, that is what this theory of the 10 bodies is. And the idea here is that you do not have just one physical body. This is one of our bodies. It's body number 5. But the most important, they're all important, but the most important body is the soul. That's the first body. We know what our soul is, right? It's our most internal, most intimate, it's the me of the me, the I of the I. So we have our soul, and the other 9 bodies that I'm going to list are here in service of the soul and the soul's mission. So we're here, our soul is here on planet Earth to do something, to learn things or to learn one major thing, to assist in some way. The mission is different for everybody. It takes a long time sometimes to tune into the mission. Sometimes people are more knowing what they're here to do and they just do. They go and create or whatever it is that they do. For most of us, it's harder to figure out sometimes what on earth we are doing and what we're doing here, what the purpose is. And so the studying of the 10 bodies, there's a whole book about it. In fact, I recommend Nir Vair's book on the 10 light bodies. Very interesting if you want to read more on this. So anyway, soul, kind of most important key. This is at the center of everything. The other 9 bodies are here to serve the soul. So we have the soul, and then we have 3 mental bodies: the projective mind, the positive mind, the negative mind, which is the protective mind, and the neutral mind, the meditative mind. So those are bodies as well, kind of in air quotes there. Mental bodies, that's 4. The physical body is body number 5. And then we go into the energetic body. So we have the arc line, which goes from ear to ear, It's part of what makes up the aura. The aura is another body. We have our pranic body. How we take air and energy in is through the breath, through the pranic body. We have the subtle body and we have the radiant body. And those last, the arc line, auric, pranic, and radiant body, they all make up the aura. And so there's really interesting comparisons, like they kind of line up with the chakras a little bit. They line up with certain organs and parts of the body. So there's a way to work on each separate body sort of individually, even though they all go together all the time. All the time we're carrying around all 10 bodies, and really all 10 bodies are carrying us. It's just such a cool thing. So I'll stop going on and we'll get to it. So this yoga practice, this Kriya set of exercises goes through and works on different pieces of the 10 bodies and then the bodies in combination. Let's start with stretch pose. This is going to be for the soul, okay? And it's also for the pranic body. We're going to be doing breath of fire. Our panting breath in and out the nose, driven by the navel center. If you're new to it, just kind of give it a go. Just pant through your nose. The inhale needs to be exactly the same amount of air coming in as the exhale going out. Those need to be even or you'll get a little woozy. And if you do, just stop and do long, deep breathing. So we start with stretch pose. If you're on your moon cycle or this is just a really challenging posture for you, you can do one leg at a time. And we always start stretch pose in a tuck. Okay, let me get the music going too. So we're going to be doing breath of fire. There we go. Okay, starting from our tuck, head down, but the chin is going to come right back up to the chest. Send the legs out, too close to my couch, and the hands stretch, straight arms over the legs or to the side of the legs. And like I said, you can do one leg at a time if this is a little too intense. Look at your toes and start breath of fire. Just 1 minute here. Now, whenever this charges the navel center, movements like this or exercises like this. So we're also charging up the positive mind, the projective mind, our will to go and do and execute our ideas. So we're working on that body, and we're also working on the pranic body with our breath of fire, really moving the air through, bringing in life energy. Just a few more seconds here. Check the time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the posture. Inhale, hold. Engage, roll bond. Draw the energy up. Exhale, relax the head down. Bring the knees into the chest. And push those knees into the chest. Eyes are closed. Take regular deep inhales in and out. We always rest, even if it's just for a little bit between exercises, to allow the body to assimilate, integrate, process what is happening to it. Okay, next movement, we're going to stay on the back and we're going to stay in this tuck. We're going to bring the head up, and the nose is going to come as close as it can to meet the knees, and we're going to do breath of fire here. Go ahead and begin. Hug those knees. Continuing to work on the pranic body, on our breath, on bringing energy into the body through the breath, through the cleansing of the blood that breath of fire does. Also lifting the head in this way. And please support your head if you feel like you need to. If you've had any neck injuries, please take this easy. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. And when we do that, we're always stimulating the pituitary gland and the pineal glands, which help us to concentrate and work on those upper bodies, like the auric body, the arc line. Okay, inhale deep. Engagement bond, pull that tuck in, pull it close. Exhale, relax the head down. Keep the knees in at the chest. Take a few breaths here. We'll just relax in this position. Okay, deep inhale and roll up. You can rock back and forth a couple times or come to your side, push yourself up into a seated position for the next exercise. You might want to be seated up on something. I kind of come on and off my meditation cushion. But for the next one, we are going to have our hands in the air. We're working on this arc line that I just talked about. So hands are going to be up in the air, and you can't see my fingers, but thumbs are out, and my fingers are in these. It's like a fist, but the knuckle, the fingertip is pressing in at the first knuckle there, or at the base of the palm. Okay, so like the hat, like that. That is straight up in the air, both arms, and we're going to do breath of fire with the arms at a 60-degree angle. And we're working on the arc line here. The arc line is kind of like what I like to call spidey senses. This is what, if there's someone walking behind you or someone looking at you from like way across the room, you can feel it. They can feel it when you're looking at them too. That's being picked up by the arc line. So this is our antenna. It protects us. It also contains the power of prayer and helps us manifest our own destiny by carrying our energy out and into the universe with intention for things that we want to happen. So let's do this exercise. We're just going to hold for 1 minute with the breath of fire. Go ahead and begin. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. Also working on the pranic body, also starting to lift the heart. We're working on the physical body, right? Because we're holding physical postures. So this is wonderful weaving of the 10 bodies and the thinking that it has you do, this Kriya, as you go through it. Really becoming conscious and aware of the different bodies and how they work together, and how you can isolate and talk about them separately as well. Good, and deep inhale. Bring the thumbs to touch overhead. Engage mole bond, and then fingers come up and spread wide. Hold, draw the energy up. Relax your legs if you're tensing them. And as you exhale, sweep the arms out and through the auric field. So we're thinking about our auric field as well, our auric body. You can touch the ground to ground yourself or rest the hands on the lap. Let's take a moment here. Inhale and open the eyes. If you're sitting up on something, let's come off of it. Now we're going to be stretching out the legs and stretching them from right leg stretches to the right, left leg stretches left. So stretching the legs wide. The arms are going to come up over the head. You're going to pivot to one leg so that your upper body is facing it as much as you can. This is the inhale, and the exhale, you come down. Heart first. Heart leads. Okay? And then the hands land wherever they land. Knees, shin, toes, whatever. Inhale up to the center. Pivot, twist that upper body, and come down to the other side. Again, leaning with the heart. So this is not about how far you can go down. It's really more about how much can you twist the torso. So we're continuing to move the physical body in a different way, exercising the spine and muscles and getting this life nerve stretch down the back of the leg, stretching the hamstring and calves. Let's begin at whatever pace you'd like. Inhale though, as the arms come up, and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Eyes are closed, focused at the brow point. If I'm taking this too fast, you can go much slower. It depends on how warmed up you are, how familiar you are with this type of exercise, etc. Inhale up to the center. And now we're going to start coming down, excuse me, frog, to the center. So inhale up, exhale down to the center. Again, leading with the heart. It does not matter how far you come down. This is about getting a stretch without straining on the inside of the legs, the lower back. Leading with the heart, keeping the chin in line, the neck in line with the spine. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. Deep breaths. Moving the heart. Moving our beautiful, healthy, physical bodies. Moving through our auras, through our radiant body. Through our own magnetic field. And we're aware of moving through the magnetic field. We pump it up, we boost it up, we make it bigger. Inhale, come to the center. Hold, engage Mul Bond, draw the energy up. Crown of the head to the ceiling, shoulders come down. Exhale, engage Mul Bond again. Allow the energy to rise this time. Inhale when you need, relax the breath. Breathe in and out normally through the nose, taking a moment here. And on an inhale, open the eyes, come into a cross-legged position. We're going to go into 2 different variations of spinal flex now. So the legs are crossed. I'm actually not crossed at the ankles, but one ankle is in front of the other. And the hands are on the either both shins or the front shin. It just depends on the positioning of your legs. You're going to start inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling as you move the heart forward, exhaling as you move the heart back. So it's a flex. Head stays relatively still. Shoulders also relatively still. You're just arching the spine forward and backward. And you can go much slower than I am. I'm actually feeling pretty warm. So I'm going to meet the beat. Sat, nam, sat, nam. This is about moving the spine, warming the muscles, but spinal flexes in Kundalini Yoga are also about moving energy. And that's why we tend to take them faster than other forms of yoga. But of course, only take it at the pace that you're ready for this morning or this evening, whenever you're practicing. Good. Inhale deep, coming to the center. Hold, engage Mul Bond. Exhale, come onto the knees if you can. Sit comfortably, or you can put a prop in between your heels and your bum, and we will continue the spinal flex. So again, head stays still as you arch the back forward into the back. Eyes are closed. Focus at the brow point. And come to the center, straight spine. Inhale deep. Engage mole bond. Draw energy up. Imagine it swirling and rising up and out the crown of the head into infinity. Hold. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. And now exhale. Engage mole bond again. Keep the eyes closed. Inhale and exhale. Breathe normally. Take a moment here. Okay, we are going to stay in rock pose, but you might need to let your knees breathe or allow circulation to come back into your legs. So come up onto what I call high knees. And if rock pose is not working for you, please come down into seated position. It doesn't really matter for these next few exercises. I'm going to put, as you saw, meditation cushion between my heels and my bum for a little extra support. Just a little bit though. I love my meditation cushion because it has beads in it, so I can adjust the amount of stuff between the amount of padding. Right now I have very little padding, so I'm just sitting on the very edge of this because we're going to be doing a twist. Okay, the shoulders come on to, the hands come onto the shoulders, fingers in front, thumb in back. You're going to inhale as you come to the left, exhale as you twist to the right. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You can take it fast, you can take it slow, it's up to you. I'm going to stay with the music, but that might be too quick for you. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Silently. Giving the brain a mantra. It's very useful. It keeps the breath anchored to the movement and the brain in the body, in the room. Focused. Eyes focused at the brow point. Make sure you're really pulling in on the abdomen, on all your stomach muscles, pulling in at the navel to support the movement. One of my favorite exercises, really opening up the heart center, the upper back. We don't twist our spine in this way during a normal day. Come to the center, inhale deep. Engage mole bond, keeping the hands in position. Exhale, you can relax the hands a little bit, or for a moment. We're going to put them back on the shoulders and do a different kind of winging now. So inhaling as the elbows come up to the sky, exhaling as they come back to 90 degrees. Okay, so start, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Waiting for the beat to start. And you can take this faster now. Down, Sat, Nam, eyes are closed. Focus at the brow point. Striving to kind of touch the backs of the hands to each other. Mine don't touch, but I'm trying. And elbows only come back down to 90 degrees. So the upper arms are parallel with the floor on the down motion. Keep the neck straight. Don't bend the neck forward to accommodate this movement. Neck is in neck lock. You want to keep the integrity of that straight spine between neck and upper and lower back vertebra. A few more times. Good. And inhale, bring the elbows up. Hold, engage mole bond. Draw the energy up. Tummy tucks in. And exhale, relax the arms all the way down, hands on the lap, eyes closed. Take a moment here and quiet. Whew, allowing the effects of these exercises to sink in, integrate. Okay, now we're really getting into the auric field. So we've been working in the arc line. Again, the arc line is, it's a band of energy that goes from ear to ear, kind of up and out. Now we're working on the bigger bubble magnetic field around us, our auric field. And one of the best things we can do to pump up the auric field, it looks like a pump too, is this movement. Clasp your hands, and you're going to inhale as the arms rise up, straight up and down. You can't see the tops of my hands, but they are straight up and down. Go easy on your shoulders, and then exhale as the hands come down. Elbows are straight. So inhale, exhale, chopping through the air. We are literally pumping up our auric field, our magnetic field. And when the magnetic field is fully full on a person, it can be up to 9 feet, like in every direction. 9 feet radius? Is that what I'm trying to say? Which means that person has a very powerful aura. They're very charismatic. People notice them. They're those people that walk into a room and everybody looks that way. It's not just how they physically look, it's their energetic presence as well. Okay, if you need to give your legs a breather at any time, please do. Give them a shake. We will be off our knees after this one. So let's go ahead and begin. Up. Sorry, you don't sit up. I was just adjusting. Up, down, sat, nam. Inhale, exhale, eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. As the shoulders warm, take the hands all the way above the head if you're able. And think about pumping up your magnetic field. Auric body protects us, acts as a shield. It also acts as a filter and kind of like a big magnet. It is a magnetic field, right? So they say about the aura that you attract and bring in what you put out. So we want our energetic fields to be big, strong, clear, and full of good vibes, so that we're bringing good into our own sphere, our own world, our own universe. A few more chops here. Good. And let's bring the hands up above the head. Tuck in that tummy. Engage mole bond after you inhale deep. Pull the energy up, 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 up. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed and down. Keep the hands up in the air. Exhale. Engage mole bond again. This time allowing the energy to drift, float, relax up. Inhale when you need. Exhale. Drift the arms through the auric field. Touch the ground. Take a moment. Breathing normally, eyes closed here. Okay, let's move into a little bit of shoulder work. Okay, we're going to seesaw the shoulders. So pick a shoulder, inhale it up. Exhale, it comes down as the other shoulder comes up. So they're not one at a time, they're seesawing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It's the pace I'm taking. Eyes are closed. And we're thinking sat, nam, inhale, nam, exhale. and switch. So the other shoulder, you're going to switch the inhale. Same movement, but the inhale moves to the opposite shoulder. Starting to move into working on the throat chakra with movements like this. And let's bring both shoulders up and down, up, down, up, down. Eyes remain closed. Whenever we're working on this fifth chakra area, the throat, we are working on the physical body. So the throat chakra is all about how we vocally, verbally express ourselves. Both shoulders up. Inhale deep. Eyes are closed. Engage, mold, bond. Draw the energy up, 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 up. Exhale. Relax those shoulders down. Take a moment here. So it's kind of interesting to me, the working on the throat chakra, this area, right, is our expression, how we verbalize things, and that is working on the physical body, how we express ourselves physically with hand gestures, with non-verbals, with the looks we give people, with positioning, how we position our body in relation to other people's bodies in a room, turning towards, turning away. Very important to be aware of. What do they say? Like 90% of communication is nonverbal. So I always think about that when we work on the throat chakra. We're working on what we're saying with our words, but also with everything else too. Okay, we need to turn the head from side to side. So let's do that. Sitting up nice and straight. Inhale in one direction, exhale in the other. Thinking sat, nam, sat, nam. Continuing to work and think about that concept. Working on the throat chakra, working on the, which is kind of like basically symbolic of the physical, of the entire physical body. One of our 10 bodies. The physical body, you keep your eyes closed and focused at the brow point, and I'll keep trying to explain a little bit without overwhelming. We think about our physical body mainly, right? That's especially in our culture, it's the emphasis, it's the most important thing, looking good, looking young, blah, blah. But that's one of the things I think that attracts me the most. Come to the center with that head. Inhale deep. Engage small bonds. Draw the energy up. And relax. But that's one of the things that interests me most about the 10 bodies, the study of the 10 bodies, is that it's not just about the physical body. The physical body is like, it's not the least important. It's very important. We need to eat. We need to keep our body machines healthy. This is our vehicle, right, in this realm. But it's also not the most, everything else is equally as important. Your aura, your magnetic field is equally as important. Your radiant body is the outer coating, say, of your aura. That is just as important as what's going on physically. And the more physically healthy you are, but also mentally, psychologically healthy you are, the healthier that body is as well. So, and working on the aura makes the physical body look better. So the interplay is just fascinating, but it's not all about the physical body. It's also about the mind, the negative mind, the neutral mind, the positive mind. We're going to move into frogs next. Another great exercise for the aura, but also for the physical body. It's for all three minds. We need the positive mind to keep telling us, I can do this, I can get through this exercise, I can do one more. We need the negative mind to say, my knees are hurting, I need to stop, because the negative mind is our protective mind. It's what's keeping us safe on this planet. And the neutral mind is that neutral space that's like measuring what the negative and positive minds say to it and then deciding what to do. For frogs, we're up on our toes if possible. Heels are touching. Okay, up on the fingertips as well on your lily pad if that's possible. And as we inhale, the bum comes up, the face looks towards the knees. We exhale, the face looks forward without the chin jutting out. It's the neck stays in line with the spine. Okay, we're gonna do 26 or until I say stop. And if you can do up to 54 in this. It depends on how fast you are. So inhaling up, exhaling down. Let's think this time about our three minds. So again, the projective mind, you can do it. And the projective mind is a wonderful thing to have, and sometimes it gets too loud. And that's when we do silly things that we think we can do, but we can't, like kind of like you're writing your checks your body can't cash. That's what happens when the positive mind gets a little too loud. Negative mind is going to tell you, I want to stop. My quads hurt. My calf muscles hurt, whatever. And we need to listen to that negative mind if we're in pain. But if we're just in challenge, that's when we need to come into the neutral mind and just experience what's going on. The neutral mind says to the self, I'm having an experience. It's not the most pleasant. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I'm just observing. It's interesting. These are three of our very important bodies. Is that 26? I think so. Let's come up. Inhale deep. Engage, we'll bond, draw the energy up. Exhale. Let's hang for a moment. Grab your elbows. Breathe in and out normally. Through the nose. Bringing the body back into a relaxed state. Excellent. Inhale. Exhale. Come back down to seated. Whew. Did we talk about all 10 bodies? That's the end of the Kriya. Get to relax now. Yeah, we didn't talk about the subtle body so much. It's subtle. This is what helps us meditate, send our energy out to others, accept other people's subtle energy. Other than that, I think we touched on everything. Again, they intermingle, right? It's like clasping your fingers or folding your hands. It's really hard to talk about one body without comparing it to the other. No body is more important than any other body. They all work together. They're all here to serve the soul's purpose on this planet. So, very physical Kriya. We did each exercise for about a minute. You can do each one for up to 3 minutes. And I promise if you do that, you're going to get a really good workout. Anyway, you've earned it. Let's gently come down into Shavasana. This is a 3-minute song. So we'll take at least 2 minutes and then kind of come out of Shavasana for the 3rd minute. So laying back, allow the legs to spread and the feet to splay out. Adjust your hips so that you're perfectly relaxed in the lower part of the body. And then adjust your shoulders so that your upper body is nice and relaxed. Palms are up, to receive. You can rotate the neck a little bit from side to side, making sure the head is in a perfect place to fully relax, allowing gravity to take over. Deep breaths. Allow the muscles of your face to relax. No smile, no frown. The cheek muscles are relaxed. The ears are relaxed. Every follicle of hair is relaxed. And the forehead is completely relaxed, as if someone came and put a cool ball of clay right on your third eye to absorb any negativity and recharge you with cool, strong, universal prana energy, subtle energy. Just let go. And allow the inhale to deepen. Exhale fully. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate the wrists and the ankles in one direction and then in another direction. Reach the arms high above your head. Bring legs back together. Point your toes and stretch yourself long, 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 long. Woo! Bring one knee up. Gently pull it across the body in a cat stretch to one side. Then send that knee up, leg down. Other knee comes up and over the body in the other direction. Gentle cat stretch here. And send the knee up. And this time legs come up, arms come up. Rub the soles of the feet, rub the palms of the hands together, stimulating all 72,000 nadis. Give yourself a big hug. Congratulations. Finishing that Kriya. Rocking side to side if you can, then back and forth a few times to distribute the energy, or come to your side, push yourself up into a seated position. We'll close practice. Trying to think if there's anything else. One thing I would say about the 10 bodies is there's a lot of information on it, and everything has a number. Like the physical body is body 1, the negative mind is the second body, the positive mind is the third body, the neutral mind is the fourth body. And so there's a numerology that you can put together, taking your birth date with some addition of the day you were born, the month you were born, the year you were born, and in a certain order you can come up with the numbers that are most important for your journey here on Earth. And it can help you, numerology can help you understand what it is that your soul came here to do, what you need to work on, what your strengths are and weaknesses are, what the challenges are, and what strengths you come to the world with, so you can have more confidence in those areas that you came with strengths, like just inborn, innate, natural strengths, gifts to deliver to others and to this place. So it's fascinating, and that's a lot. That's the other kind of piece of the 10 bodies is that you can break it into the numerology that can help you interpret more about our journey here. So anyway, I hope you find that interesting. I'm sorry if the information is a little bit scattered. I'm trying not to overwhelm, but just give little pieces. And if you're interested, then you can do a little more research on it. Let's go ahead and close practice. Bring the hands together at the heart center. We'll sing our sunshine song. Once, please bless yourself, thank yourself, honor yourself, and with the second repetition of the song, let's send it out there to someone or a collective of beings that you feel needs it. And we'll end with one long sat, short nam, truth is my name. Let's inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Sat Nam. We bow in deep gratitude to all the yogis, all the sages, all the teachers who have passed down these marvelous traditions of movement, mantra, meditation, so that in practicing them, we can be the fullest versions of ourselves, all 10 bodies, on this day, on every day, in this moment, and in every moment. Sat Nam. Thank you for joining me for today's practice. Next week, we will focus on the meditation that sort of goes along with the 10 bodies. It's traditionally done after this Kriya. So we'll work on that next week, and then you can combine the two in your own time. All right. Thank you. Have a good week ahead. We'll see you next time.